morning, I'm Joe. That's my office window. And today I've been thinking about young people. Because today is the day when a lot of young people start sitting their GCSEs or General Certificate of Secondary Education exams. It's a sad fact that in this country people are teaching to pass exams. But that's not what I was thinking about. What I was thinking about was how people always complain about young people today. They have no respect. They dress like trollops, blah, 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 blah. Have you heard the way they speak? Have you listened to their music? Actually, yes, I have, and some of it's very good. But what gets me is that this is nothing new. I've got some quotes. Does this sound familiar? What is happening to our young people? They disrespect their elders, they disobey their parents, they ignore the law, they riot in the streets inflamed with wild notions. Their morals are decaying. What is to become of them? Plato. This is one of my favorites. I find by sad experience how the towns and streets are filled with lewd, wicked children. And many children, as they have played about the streets, have been heard to curse and swear and call one another nicknames. And it would grieve one's heart to hear what bawdy, filthy communications proceed from the mouth of such. Robert Russell, in A Little Book for Children and Youth, 1695. This isn't. There are thousands of these quotes out there, ranging from Socrates, 469 to 399 BC, up until the present day. But I'll give you one more. Never has youth been exposed to such dangers of both perversion and arrest as in our own land and day. Increasing urban life with its temptations, prematurities, sedentary occupations and passive stimuli just when an active life is most needed, early emancipation and a lessening sense for both duty and discipline, the haste to know and do all befitting men's estates before its time, the mad rush for sudden wealth, the reckless fashion set by its gilded youth. All these lack some of the regulatives they still have in older lands with more conservative conditions. And that's from The Psychology of Adolescence, published by Granville Stanley Hall in 1904. So the problem is, people keep complaining about the youth of today. But the thing is, nothing's changed. The youth of today aren't any different in many ways to the youth of Socrates and Plato. I've got a quote from Peter the Hermit from the 13th century. And maybe it's just time to stop complaining. And the reason why kids are like this is because of the adults. So if you're not happy about the way your kids, and it's your kids only, are behaving, it's up to you to teach them to behave differently. You're the person who instills the morals, you're the person who instills the discipline, and let's get this right. I'm not talking about punishment. I'm not talking about beating a kid because you think they've done something wrong. I'm talking about showing them by example what discipline is. And maybe, instead of being angry all the time, you could take a deep breath and try things like love, understanding, empathy, compassion. Instead of telling kids what you want, show them what you want. And instead of telling them and assuming they're wrong when they speak, try listening. Because most of the time, the biggest problem with kids is adults. Anyway, good luck to all of you who are sitting your GCSEs and those of you that have A-levels coming up. And especially good luck to Olivia, who lives next door. Don't worry, May will be fine in Whittington and you can go and visit her. Just concentrate on those exams. And good luck.